Hi, girls. How are you? My name is Teanya Norwood, and I am a registered nurse. I work at ProMedica Healthcare System, and I am in their Social Determinants of Health department. What I love most about my job is that I get to connect with individuals who are at risk for poor health outcomes. I get to identify what some of their needs are and then I have the ability to align them to the resources to help improve their health outcomes. So if it's a mom, for example, who can't afford a crib, I know certain programs and services where we can help her get a crib so that her baby lives to his or her first birthday and beyond. So typical days for me is I have several meetings throughout the day, and as you get into leadership positions and to keep in line with the organization's missions and purpose and vision, there's a lot of planning that goes on behind the scene. I also really work hard to put on educational programs and activities to help address some of the health disparities going on, such as hypertension and chronic disease. So STEM education is so important. I mean, I thought about STEM today when I was on my way here getting ready for the interview, and everything about me is STEM, from the moisturizer that I use, right, to the alarm clock waking me up, to my iRobot in the house going off at a certain time every morning to clean up my dog hair. There's medical technology and advancements that individuals who once had, let's just say, diabetes and had to give themselves a finger prick every day, now there's a technology that they can hold it up to their arm and the technology reads their blood levels, right? And so when I think about healthcare, I look at how we have just evolved to improve services for patients who need it. So as we think about how, technology plays such an important role into our everyday activities of life, now is like the perfect time to really capture our interest and drive it in STEM and technology, because the world needs it. We need it. If I can go back in time and talk to my 18-year-old self, I would tell myself to have fidelity in my own ideas. Like to believe and carry out on them and not to get distracted. I would tell myself to journal, to make my visions clear. But I would just, I would tell myself to really believe, right? Because I look back at all the ideas. I'll tell you something funny. 20 years ago, I used to put honey on my hair, right? Because I'm always experimenting with different products. My friends will tell you this. And so I remember them saying, like, why are you putting honey in your hair? It's like, do you know about all the properties in honey? And, you know about the bees and the pollen that they get and how enriched the honey is. And it's really nourishing for your hair. I mean, look at now, you go to the salon, there's Manuka honey and products, there's, honeys and everything now. And if I would have only just kept pushing forward, regardless as to what anyone had to say, right? Like, don't let the influence of others interfere with your own progression, because everyone's not going to be on the same path that you're on.